Good morning everyone. Welcome to Ojaswata S Academy. So today we will discuss the MCQs of 29 June, and you can also join us on our Telegram channel where we upload all these PPTs and then you can do multiple revision of it. Now let's check out what are the 10 topics which we are going to cover in today's MCQs. So here is the list is given and try to get at least 7 questions correct out of 10. So work hard, be consistent and regularly watch our videos, and let's begin our today's MCQ. So question number 1 is with reference to Directorate of Revenue Intelligence. Statement first, it is a premier anti-smuggling agency of India. Second, it works under the aegis of the Ministry of Personnel, Pension and Public Grievances. So the correct option here is A. That means statement second is incorrect because DRI functions under the aegis of Central Board of Direct Taxes and Custom, which comes under Ministry of Finance. So do remember it. And it was constituted in 1957 and it detects and curbs smuggling of goods imported or exported illegally, drug trafficking, illicit international trade in wildlife and environmentally sensitive items. So must focus it also detect and curb illicit international trade in wildlife and environmentally sensitive items as well. This might be confusing. And it also monitors commercial frauds related to international trade, evasion of custom duty, foreign currency and counterfeit Indian currencies. And the context is that DRI recently burst a major wildlife smuggling syndicate and seized 22 exotic birds being smuggled from Bangladesh. And exotic species increase the possibility of spread of zoonotic diseases. So as we have discussed regarding zoonotic diseases as well as reverse zoonotic diseases, so write down in the comment section how zoonotic diseases and reverse zoonotic diseases spread. Now question number 2 is with reference to H1B visa. Statement first, it is a work visa in US for graduate level workers in specialty occupations. Second, there is no cap on the number of H1 visa issued for a year presently. So the correct option here is A. That means statement second is incorrect. Because US has a cap of 85,000 total H1B visas for each year and it was started in 1952, and this is issued basically to fill a vacuum of highly skilled low cost employees in IT and other domains. And US also issues L1 visas, which allows companies to transfer highly skilled workers to US for a period of up to 7 years, where H2B visas allow food and agriculture workers to seek employment in the US. And context is that the US has extended the ban on immigration and non-immigrant worker visas till the end of 2020. Now question number 3 is with reference to decarbonizing transport in India project. Statement first, the project is an initiative of Ministry of Environment. Second, DRI will design a tailor-made transport emission assessment framework for India. So the correct option here is B. So let's check out why statement first is incorrect. Because Niti Aayog in collaboration with International Transport Forum has launched this Decarbonizing Transport in India project, and it aims to develop a pathway towards a low carbon transport system for India, and the project will design a tailor-made transport emission assessment framework for India, and India has been a member of ITF, which is an intergovernmental organization for transport policy since 2008. Now question number 4 is the Turant Customs program recently news aims at, so you have to choose the correct statement, and the correct statement is third, so option will be C. That means it is a mega reform for the ease of doing business which aims to make the customs clearance process more transparent and faster. So, Central Board of Indirect Taxes and Customs has launched the first phase of Turant Customs at Bengaluru and Chennai in June 2020. And it will benefit the importers by eliminating routine interface with the custom officers and providing uniformity in assessment across the country, and the all India rollout of Turant Custom is proposed to be completed by 31st December 2020. And context is that CBIC has rolled out a secure QR coded shipping bill that would be sent electronically to exporters after the customs allow export. And it eliminates the requirement of the exporter to approach the custom office for the proof of export. Now, question number 5 is Mount Merapi recently news is located in. So, you have to choose the correct country here. So it is Indonesia. So option will be B. So here is the map is given and it is the most active stratovolcano in Indonesia. Also, the volcano is situated at a subducted zone where the Indo-Australian plate is subducting under the Sunda plate, and part of the volcano is located in the southeastern part of Ring of Fire in Pacific Ocean. And context is that the Mount Merapi has erupted twice recently. Now question number 6 is recently EcoRap report was in news. Statement first, post COVID-19 pandemic, the inequality gap in India will narrow down. Second, the income of rich state is likely to decline more than the poor states. Third, at all India level per capita income will decline. Fourth, it is released by SBI. So the correct option here is D. That means all the given statements are correct, and this must be a confusing question. So do remember these statements. So a similar type of experience of decline in inequality was witnessed in Germany after the collapse of Berlin Wall 1989, and the rich states whose per capita income is greater than all India average will be most affected in per capita income terms, and in a current fiscal, states like Maharashtra, Gujarat, Telangana and Tamil Nadu are expected to witness a decline of 10 to 12% in per capita income. However, in the relatively less well-off state like MP, UP, Bihar, Odisha, the decline in per capita income is less than 8% as the report says. And possible reasons are a large number of green zones, dominance of agriculture activity, and already low levels of income in these less well off states. And that's why this report is indicating that the inequality gap in India will narrow down. And it is raised by SBI, so do remember it. Now, question number 7 is recently the US accused Air India of unfair practices. Statement first, it accused Air India's evacuation charter have gone beyond true evacuation. Second, it has ordered that prior approval be sorted for all India. It's actually Air India repression flights. Third, the US government has called for restrictions on the third and fourth freedom for India. So here the incorrect option is none of the above. So option will be D. So the third freedom accords the right to an airline to carry passengers or cargo from its home state to another, and while the fourth freedom allows it to bring passengers or cargo from another country to its home state. So these are the third freedom and fourth freedom in terms of aeroplanes or airlines. So as US Department of Transportation has restricted repatriation flights being operated by Air India, accusing India of being unfair and engaging in discriminatory practices. So Air India will now need specific authentication from this Department of US to conduct such flights. Now question number 8 is recently Fugaku Supercomputer was in news. Statement first, it has topped the world ranking at once for the first time in history. Second, it has been developed by China. So the correct option here is A, because statement second is incorrect as this supercomputer is developed by Japan, not China, and it has been put to work creating models to fight the coronavirus pandemic, and it has been running stimulation on how droplets would spread on office spaces with partition installed or packed train with windows open. And Fugaku means Mount Fuji in Japanese, and it is expected to start full-time operation from April 2021. Now question number 9 is recently the term coronil was in news. So what does this term stands for? So as we have discussed the entire controversy over this drug in the Sunday series, so I hope you can answer it correctly, and if you haven't watched that Sunday series video, please go and watch. You will get the overview regarding this drug. So the correct option here is A, that means it is the first Ayurvedic medicine for coronavirus, and the company Patanjali Ayurved has made the first Ayurvedic medicine for coronavirus disease or COVID-19, and this medicine is called Coronil. However, recently Ayush Ministry has put its sale and advertisement on hold, so they are not allowed to sell or advertise it as a drug or a cure for a COVID-19 till the clearance is given by Ayush Ministry. Now last question is, where is Galapagos National Park located? So we have already discussed this question around 3 to 4 months here back. So if you are regular, you must answer it correctly. And the correct answer is C, that is Ecuador. So here is the map is given, and this national park is Ecuador's first national park and a UNESCO World Heritage Site. So that's all in our today's MCQs. Hope you guys are liking the lecture, and if you want to contact us, these are the details. And please subscribe our channel and press the bell icon to get the latest update of the videos. Also like, comment and share the video. And if you want information regarding UPPSC examination and its test series, you can also contact us. We are always there to help you and to solve your genuine queries. So stay safe, stay healthy, have a nice day.